So today we're doing something a little different. Today we are going up to Franconia Notch, and we're gonna do like a 2.25, maybe 2.5 mile hike. But it's not just a regular hike. It is not something I would recommend to just anybody. It's very, very steep, not really a maintained trail, but the viewpoint is great. And we did this a couple years ago. Kyle and I did it. We're gonna go up again and try to see if we can see some great fall colors. So I'll take you along with us. So we are parked at the Old Man of the Mountain historical site. It used to be the site that you could view the old man before he fell, but we're parked at the base of Cannon Mountain, and we are headed across the street to climb up there. We'll be climbing right through this little trail up to the Watcher. And if you think it looks steep, that's because it is. It's about 1,100 to 1,200 feet of gain in 0.6 miles. It should be fun. So we followed the bike path for less than 0.2 of a mile, and then there's a very, very little turnoff right here. It almost doesn't look like a trail. Actually, it doesn't look like a trail at all. And that is what takes us up to a rock slide that we're gonna climb. Now, this is definitely not a maintained trail. This is not really a marked trail at all, but it is something we've done before, so yeah. Also, disclaimer, I do not recommend this trail for just anybody, and I will probably never do it alone because it is extremely steep, but the payoff is huge. There's two ways. You can go up to the left or up to the right. We went to the left last time, and I don't necessarily know that you need it, but we had a rope that we used. And yeah, I think we're gonna stay to the right this time. First real view, there's Cannon, and then way up there is where we're going. So there is the Eaglet, which is, I think, the only freestanding spire in the Northeast. Is that right?
Yeah, it's at least in New Hampshire.
In New Hampshire. And Profile Lake. And the highway. That's right. So not too much further to go, just basically straight up and around, and then we'll end up there. This is the top of the slide we came up last time, but this is the Watcher. Yikes. Yeah, just over here is the way to go sit on top of that, and we can have some snacks. We did it. The official summit pile of rocks. Made it. This summit's great. It's got a backrest and everything.
You need more pictures?
All right, now we just have to go down. So on the loose shale, it moves, but if you turn your foot sideways, it'll eventually catch you.
Pizza, not French fries.
Pizza, not French fries. It's still sketchy though. Oh my God, we made it back to the bike path. That's where we were. After our hike, we headed over to the Old Man of the Mountain Profile Plaza, where you used to be able to see the profile of the Old Man of the Mountain made out of rock on the side of Cannon Mountain. Unfortunately, that fell in 2003, and now there is a monument where you can stand at the exact height that you are and see what the old man would have looked like from where you were standing. Even though it is unfortunate that the old man fell, I love that they put up a monument for this historic site because it is such a huge part of New Hampshire history. And just directly across the street, I love that we found another rock face that's slightly hidden and not as well known, but equally as beautiful. Also, in classic Hannah fashion, I forgot to film an outro to this video, so thank you for coming with us to hike the Watcher, and we'll see you next time.